Hello everyone, this is Pranabology. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn about Python from basics to advanced level. Uh, Python, first of all, we need to know few things about Python. Python is one of the popular and most powerful programming languages. It's especially used for artificial intelligence and machine learning because of its huge library resources. Because uh, for every programming languages, library resource is important because for importing many tasks, like for automating many tasks, we need to didn't code much if we have already pre-written the code. We just need to import those things and use them. Okay, we will learn about those things mm, and also major advantages is it is so user friendly. We can write it was very normal, like very normal English. Like for example, print. We just using it for print. We just need to use print keyboard. Within the print, we need to use the curly brace. Sorry, parenthesis. Instead of this, we need to do double quotes. Inside the double quotes, whatever we will type, it will print on the output. Like hello world. This is the common programming. First program in every languages. This is common thing like hello world. It's Yeah. This is I am using Python ideally. You can download it is a free resource. If you need download tutorial, just comment below. I will upload it on further sections. In Okay, now we what we have to do next is we need to save this. Control plus S, and for run we need to press F5. If we press F5, it will lead to the shell window. It will show the shell window. In the shell window, you will you can see the output what is happening there, like that. Okay, now we will see the output. Before that, we first understand this. Here print keyword is used for the printing purpose. It will show the output like this. This is the ideally shell window. This will show the output whatever we type. Uh, Before that, in Python we have two modes like interpreter and script. We are here using script. Script means we have to type completely and compile it, and we will get the output like this. Otherwise, we can type in the shell window itself like print hello world. Sorry, hello. If we write the after that, we need to just print and enter. It will display the result. Not only this, we can do addition as well, like 5 plus 7, it will print 12. Like whatever we have need to do, we can just type it. In this, you can see the uh, triple greater than simple. This is the starting point like this where code is started. We can also use command prompt for this things. We just importing Python using GCC. If you already install the GCC, you can use in your command prompt as well. Uh, because of this shell window, we can use this as just like a simple calculator for many calculation works. Instead of that, we can use this. Uh, let's see what happened here is inside the print whatever we will type it will display it as the output. Like if we change the print statement it will also display. Now let's see why if we type print it shows because it is predefined thing. Print is a keyboard is nothing but with uh, those words have specific meaning to the compiler. Those are already written and predefined. Like for print, if someone type print, after that they need to put parenthesis. Instead of the parenthesis, we need to use double quotes. Or inside the double quotes, if we typed something, it will print in the cell window. Or otherwise, you can, if you use Notepad++, you can see it on CMD command prompt. Otherwise, VS Code we can use for any languages. First, we for Python, it is preferred to use ideally. Otherwise, Notepad++ for beginners because those have not much features. We can install ideally like this because you can see in the I start when I started writing, it doesn't shows the auto writing. Like in usually, if you type P or like that, it will show print. If you click that, it will automatically write print line. You can also remove those part and install like this. It will be useful for the beginners to learn coding from the basics because if you use we need to practice. That will be very helpful. Let's see how many keywords or what are the keywords and how many keywords in Python. For that, just we remove the code. For that, we need to import a predefined class called keyword. Like import for importing, we need to use import keyword, which means it will tell the compiler we are importing. Now we need to write the name of which we are importing. Like we are here using keyword, not keywords, keyword. Right. Next, we need to print. What we have to print is all keyword name. So we need to print keyword dot because here we just like we are using the keyword class keyword dot kw list, right, which means keyword list. Keyword will display it as an list. It is a data type. We will see list in further classes. List, tuples, set, dictionaries, everything we will cover in this tutorial series. Like, can you guess the output? It will be display the all names of the keywords. We need to press Ctrl S to save and then F5 for run. Otherwise, you can run module like that. Okay, F5. Now now you can see the output. Yeah, this is the output of the code. You can see it. Sorry, false, none, true, and these are the keywords we will see in the further coding programming practices. In this series, we will cover everything like every users how to use, and we will see the sample programs as well. Now we can see the total number. For the total number of keywords, we have to add a one more line. Let's see that. In this, you can print the size, which means length. We can just print len of keyword dot keyword. Just copy. Control plus C, just paste it. Right. We need save it again. Control plus S and F5. Now it will show the a number of keywords. See, here you can see the total set of keywords list and after that the total number. Totally 35 keywords are in Python. These are the keywords false, none, true, and async, await. Now you can see what are those. Your mind will be go what is its uses. We will see everything. This was very easy to cover comparatively to C and C++ Java. This is easiest, most user friendly, just like typing normal English. So nothing apart from that. Now what happened if we ha okay, we will see that. Yeah. Now these are the keywords. Let's see how to get the input. In Python, we can use input function to get input at runtime. Like before that, we need a variable, which is means nothing but a container to store values and process the data. Like it is a container with a specific name because if there are hundreds of containers in a garage or in a godown or in a somewhere, right? We need to label so that we can easily identify what is stored inside. Like it was a box, like wooden box of container. If they stored mangoes, another wooden box of container. If they stored apples, without labeling, they can't able to see that. Like that, it was easier to identify what is the value stored. Like we for example, name equal to input. Now, within the input function, we didn't write anything inside the parenthesis. It, now see what is the output. Control places and Fi. Oops, sorry. This is the code. Name equal to input parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, we didn't write anything. Let's see what will happen. You already seen that. This is the output. You may think there is nothing done because of the screen off, because of the it was in the last line of the screen. I may run it on a new ideally. Just a minute. Sorry. Because it was on the last line, you may thought there is nothing like that. Let's close this ideally and open a new one. Just print fi. It will go to the new one, right? Yeah. Now you may think there is nothing in the output, but this is the output as well because we didn't enter anything and also we didn't print it, so it will just run without any error. See, this is completed, so it ran without any error, so the program execution is successful. Nothing need to print or nothing need to display. This much is Anuj. Let's see the program. Now you see the program. Yeah, name equal to input. We didn't write anything inside the input function. Let's write double quotes. Inside the double quotes, whatever you type, it will be displayed. Like enter your name. Control plus F5. This will so enter your name. We need to type our name just like Ram. Okay, there is nothing happened. Just the execution is completed. Letting printer because we didn't print anything. We just get an input. Now we can print it. Like let's see the coding. Name equal to input. Now we will print this. Print name. For that we have to use print function. Print name. Right? Control plus S and F5. Now now enter your name. Again we enter Ram. Okay, Ram. Enter. It will display Ram because we printed. Like this, input and output functions are working. Print is an output function, and input is an input function. These keywords are used to get input and to print the output. And also, there are types in this. Like input is defaultly str, which means string data type. We will cover those topics in the upcoming because it is a huge topic. We need to just this we just learn about the basics. Just we Let me see how to check the type of a variable, and here we use name equal to input. Yes, yeah, name equal to input. Instead of name we can write whatever we want like a b c d, whatever we wish, but it is usually preferred to practice what you are storing because it will be avoid you confusion because you randomly stored a b c d. You may confuse at a point what is meant by a, what is meant by c, then you need to check those things. This may lead to confusion because this is one or two line program is nothing matter, But when you typing a huge program like more than 100 lines, 150, 200 lines, it will may lead to confusion. We need to avoid the unnecessary things. This may consume time. Okay, let's see how to print the type of a variable. It will help us to know what is the data type. We may cover about those things. Now let's see how to print. Like we just need to include more than one more line. Just print type of name. Name is nothing but a variable that is used to store values like control plus and F5. And this thing again you may see the normal like see enter your name. We need to type our name just like Kumar. See in this next line you can see Kumar is printed again because we printed like print name it shows Kumar. After that we include one more line print type of name. It shows the third line output class str, which is nothing but here why it is showing class means it is everything is stored in a class type. Okay, and this is str, which is the data type, which is nothing but string data type. In Python input is default by string data type. For example, if you try to get an number for integer, it will be also stored as an string data type until you explicitly convert it into an integer data type, whatever you may like. See, let me see the coding. Now we will see how to get an input as an integer and we do addition, subtraction, those things. Let's again back to the code. Now, just we need two integer, so two digits, nothing but digit, dig underscore one, yeah, dig underscore one equal to int input. So, first of all, what happen if we do it as an input? Just input. This will be as usual type of string. We need to convert it into integer. So here we need to explicitly convert the integer data from string to integer data type. For that we need to add one more thing, that is int. Like int within the parentheses, so, within this we need to within the curly braces we need to include input int curly braces input enter a number. That's all. Integer curly braces, uh, inside the input we need to type whatever we need to show for the user input enter a number. This will convert into integer data type. For example, we print type of dg underscore one. Why here we are using dg underscore one, we will see in the upcoming sections because it is of how to name the variables. We will cover it on function type when function topics. It will be easy to know how to name the variables within few more classes. We will see. Yeah, dg1 equal to int input entry number. Right. Now let's save this and run F5 module. Now you can see enter a number. Let's enter a number. Just nothing. Just a number. Just two. Right? Class int. We get the output as class int, which is nothing but integer data type. Without int, we may get string. Let's change the code. Let's remove the integer, like integer is function. Just remove. Save. F5. In the last line, it shows like enter number. So I will just move the screen. Okay, enter number, just enter number again 2. It now it shows class str because it is of string data type. So what is the difference between string and integer? Because both get the 2 as input, and if we print, there is nothing different. This is also 2, this is also 2. Then why we have to use integer to explicitly convert it into an integer data type? What is the difference? Let's see. Let's create another one more variable and do the arithmetic operations like digi2 underscore 2 equal to input double quotes enter a number. So we need to close the double quotes. Yeah. Now you can see dig underscore 2 equal to input enter a number. This is also uh, same string data type, so we didn't need to print. In Python we have commands like if you use hash, it is single line command. It will doesn't display it on the shell window. The print type of dig1, its output is class str. It will be never displayed in the shell window from now onwards, because there is more things like multiple line commands, single line command. This is single line. For multiple line you need to just double single quotes from starting, and you have to mention the int from this to this. This is command. After the command, if you print just hi, just hi, this may print the hi in the shell window. Just control plus S, and if I let's see, just hi. Okay. Instead of single uh, s- single quotes for triple single quotes, you can use triple double quotes as well. Those that is also considered as command line for multiple command lines. For a hash, it is single command line. Let's remove this. We will see comment in further sections. This is just how to comment because we just comment this line in this code. So just I explain what is comment. Okay. Now let's make addition from this dig underscore 1 plus dig underscore 2 digit 1 and digit 2. Right. What happen if we just type this? This may do addition, but it will show error. Let's see what's the error is. Control plus S. F5. It asking enter a number. Okay. Just sorry. Just a minute. Yeah. Enter a number. Let's enter a number. Okay. Let's see what happened. 5. It again asking for another number. Let's give 4. Now nothing has happened because the addition is done, but it never printed. So we just need to add print function. Okay. To print, we just need to add print digit 1 and digit 2 with addition, control pluses and F5. Now, now you can see the again. Yeah. Enter a number. Just enter a number. 5. Again 4. Now it is 54. What is the coding? Let's check the coding. See, digit 1 input and then digit 2 input enter number. We get both numbers, enter number. First two lines is correct, and also after that we print digit 1 plus digit 2, but it shows 54. What you guess? We have 9. Did the compiler made the mistake? No, because it is string plus simple means concatenation, which means adding, not by the values. It's just join values back to the other. after 5, it adds 4 at its backwards. It may the 54 is now string, which is not an integer. So if you do addition for string, it will never add it like an integer. It never consider it as an digit. It just joins all these things and display like a sentence, like joining letters A, B, C, D. That if you may join like that this string. So this only happen. What happen if we use integer? Then we will get the required output. See, now let's add input. Just int input, enter a number. Just close this bracket. Again same int. Yeah, control plus and F5. Now let's see. Yeah, now it's asking enter a number again. Just enter 5 and 4. Now 9. The we got our required output because nowadays it is of type integer. String add, string instead of addition you does concatenation plus operator you does concatenation. We will learn about string in data sets, data types, topics. There are many built-in functions in string. It is one of the most beautiful thing in Python because there is lots of built-in functions. We can change it to small letter to caps, swap, and also we can do indexing, like we can access through the index, like from first four characters or last four characters, reverse, and we can print many patterns as well, like star patterns you may seen in YouTube's. There are some star patterns A, B, C, D. We may also cover those things. Now, this is the difference between string and integer. String do concatenation, integer do addition. This is the difference. Okay, in the coding section, we may see in the print we use a digit 1 plus digit 2. This will show the output, but this is not encouraged to type like this because this will also because after that we can't able to sorry after that we can't able to use the value because 9 we can't able to use 9, so we just remove the print here total or sum, like okay, sum equal to or total, we can give total as well, total equal to digit 1 plus digit 2. Now print total. This is encouraged to practice like this because proper naming is one of the main thing in every programming language. This will avoid confusion and it is easy to go through. Or when if you made a mistake, you need to edit the code. When you just saw the coding, it may easy for you to understand the things because if you can't able to understand what you write in your program, none of us can understand that because if you can't able to understand your own code, then who can understand it? So proper naming is one of the important thing from the beginning itself. You need to practice definitely. Okay, print total. Now let's check. We may we will get the same output as the previous. See, enter a number. Just enter 7. Enter 3. The output is 10. Okay, that's nothing different, but the code in practice that matters most because naming is very important. You can see in the when you type more than 100 lines, this will be definitely useful. In functions also we will see how that naming because name of function have specific rules. Variables also have that, like see for example if you can't able to use underscore in the front line. Yeah, okay, let's see what's the rules. Like there are few rules. Uh, but that we will just summarize the things that we already done. Just we used print statement to print the outputs, just normal strings. After that, we used variables like this variables to get the input and a print, and also we see the type of a variable, and after that we get to input as a string and make concatenation in it. After that we explicitly converts it into integer data type and sound the addition. Okay, now see, valid identifiers are nothing but those variables used to identify the variables. Like, sorry, just a minute. Okay, we just remove. For example, let's see what are valid identifiers. Uh, just add a command line. See, let's see what are valid identifiers. Some we can use caps. Some, comma, total marks, comma, origin bow num 1. See, there are four valid identifiers, which means valid variables. Some in this, first letter is used as caps. It was preferred. We can use normal like RAG and registration number like this. This is completely small. This is preferred. And some, this is also valid, and this is also valid. Total underscore marks. This is valid, and num1 is also valid. Then what are invalid? Let's see. What are invalid identifiers, which means invalid variables. Variables is also considered as identifiers. Identifier is not only variables. Function names is also identifiers, because it is used to identify a function. Function name is used to identify a function. So it is also called as identifier. Okay, let's see. Invalid identifiers. See, invalid identifier. For example, 12 name. This is invalid. You can't use this. And also, special characters is also not allowed, like name, dollar. This is not allowed. And also, special character anything apart from underscore is not allowed. Whatever it may be, dot, comma, or dollar, whatever addition, plus, minus, star, whatever. Those things are invalid. Name and name. You can, if you use like this, total minus marks. This is also invalid. These are invalid. And there are few more things that is also invalid. That is, using keyword as an identifier is invalid. We can't use keywords as an identifiers because those words have already predefined meaning to the compiler. So we can't use like continue. See, this is a keyword. Continue is a keyword. We can't use keyword as an identifiers. Okay, okay. Identifier is just nothing but use it to identify a variable, function, class, module, or object, whatever may be. And then what are the rules? So identifier can start with, we saw the example. Now we may saw the just a small theory part. Okay, just a small thing, nothing large. Okay, let's see the first point. If you need, you may can take a screenshot. For now, I may update the coding and some theory parts in the upcoming sections and provide the link for that so that you didn't need to take any kind of pictures. Better within a few minutes just pass and type this. There are many online compilers as well, programmers, and many other things for Python. Use Python ideally, that is preferred. Okay, let's see. First, an identifier should start with alphabet. Must start with an alphabet. An identifier must start with an alphabet, whatever it may be, from A to Z. It may small or caps, whatever it may be. It can be small, whether it can be uh, caps or small normal things. And also, it can contain digits. Identifier may contain digits from 0 to 9, whatever. See in the valid identifier first, num1, one digit we used. And also identifier must start with alphabet. See some it maybe it is an caps. See total T alphabet. Registration number R. It's an alphabet, right? The third thing is Python identifiers are case sensitive. Identifiers are case sensitive. What does it mean? For example, some, comma, for example, just name, comma, name. These two things are completely different. This is considered as a different. This is considered as an different. Let me execute this. We execute like we comment this. Now the multiple comment is will be useful here. Just three single quotes after the name. Just close this. Now it will be helpful for us. Command line is usually to store like this for our own purpose. This is I used here because of these things and those stuff. We can write like this. This may helpful for our understanding. Okay, now let's see what happen. What will happen? We will now we will try to get two input for the name. Like sorry, this is taking much time. We usually don't need this much time for these topics, but the when the knowledge comes, we do the coding work. Whatever that comes in mind, we need to do the coding part, then only we can understand. By seeing a tutorial, this is not enough. We need to practice. For example, name equal to input. Yeah, you can see this. Input. Just type enter name. Double quotes goes. Okay, now name. Name equal to input. Within 20 minutes, I will 20 to 25 minutes, I will cover all those things. Till the identifiers, we will conclude today. After that, one more small drink. That only I need to conclude with the today's like. Okay, sorry, enter. I made a spelling mistake. Enter a name. See, now this both are different, completely different. Print name. print in new lines. For in C++, we need to use slash and like that to print in new line. But in Python, every print function will print the statement in the new line. So we don't need to use slash n or nothing. Okay, this is Anuj. And also we will in the further sections. Okay, let's see what's the output. If I see enter name, just type a name. For example, Ram. Sorry, I didn't use a space there, so that it was continuous. Next time I will correct this. See Kumar. See Ram is separate, Kumar is separate. This what I try to conclude is these two things are completely different. Okay, let's continue. Let's see the fourth rule. Identifiers must not be a Python keyword. Keywords cannot be used as identifiers. This is I already said. We can't use continue. Now let's again do the coding work. What will happen if we use a keyword as a variable? Okay. Now, for example, if we can use like as is a keyword as equal to input enter number. Okay, let's check what happened. Control plus F5. See. Now you can see red line. Sorry. So you can see a red line, and it's also showing invalid syntax. It is showing syntax error. Sorry, you may not see the watch type of error is it. I will update it in the screen. It was not displaying for my monitor. It is displaying invalid syntax like that. Just a minute. I will check. See, here you can see invalid syntax in the left side top. You can see the invalid syntax. Okay, here it shows syntax error. Further sections we will learn about errors also. There are many errors: syntax error, runtime error, compilation error. There are many error. Syntax error is nothing but we made a error in syntax. This is grammatically wrong. For grammatically means the programming structure is wrong. We can't able to use keywords as a identifier. Okay. See. Okay. Just as okay, we can't use. Okay, we will make this. And also, next, fifth rule. Let's see, what's this the fifth rule? If you have any doubts in till, you can mention in the comment section. I will clear those things. Okay. Now the fifth thing. Sorry, this is my the first video, so it I know it was not good. I will improve myself in the upcoming sections, and also I will provide the coding so all source of the programming source code, so you can use whenever you want, because this I always mostly focuses on the program rather than the theory part, because this 5 points just whatever you just if you saw this as a theory, it will not useful. You need to implement it. Whatever comes in your mind, you just need to open the compiler and compile, just type the code and compile it and learn from it. That will be very useful. Just seeing those notes will be never useful. Okay, let's see. In the fifth point is nothing. Python does not allow punctuation characters such as modulo, um, dollar, at, etc. Okay, you can't use special character. Nothing but uh, LFAs cannot use special special characters. Sorry, I am making typing mistakes. Sorry. See, special characters except underscore. You can use underscore. Uh, Apart from that, you can't able to use anything. Sorry, I made spelling mistake. Sorry, this is already much longer than I expected. In the further instructions, I try to conclude faster. Still, it was more than 45 minutes. Within 15 minutes, we will conclude today's thing. Okay, yeah. Eh, What are these not allowed? For example, at is not allowed. Hash, dollar, modulo. This is caret operator. This is our special meaning. This is also an operator. Caret. This is caret operator. We will see the what is the use of caret operator in the upcoming section. Okay. Now just know the name. This upper side arrow mark. This is nothing but caret operator. Okay. Okay. Next, our topic is also operators. And this, after this section, I will have to show, display few more coding questions to get the inputs, how to get the multiple inputs in a single line, and how to use the split function. After that, how to use the format string. With that, we will conclude today. And tomorrow section, we will focus on operators. Sorry, this class was not that much good. This is my first video. I will improve myself in the upcoming sections. If you have any doubt, just post in the comment section. I will rectify. Okay. Sorry, spelling mistakes. Sorry, I'm making many spelling mistakes. Sorry, I just focusing on the coding, not on theory. So some spelling mistake. Sorry for that. Okay. Yeah. Why we can't able to use this? Because this is all the predefined things. Let's see what happened. We use just name. After that, we use at. Okay, name dollar. Let's see what happens. Kind of plus. If I see now also we got invalid syntax. No, in the ideal scene, see invalid syntax error, syntax error. You can see that red mark on the dollar because of invalid syntax. See for it. So if we remove, we can run. This will be is normal. See enter name. It will shows normal. Enter name. Again we type a name, it will be over. Like you can type whatever whatever you need. Just come on. Sorry, this is something maybe. The first name just I didn't type that something. Okay, yeah. Now you can see the program is executed successful without any kind of error, because there are totally three types of error: syntax, runtime, execution. There are totally three types of error. There are totally three types of error. So we may see those things in a different topic because we didn't have that much time. Nowadays all the time it was more than 50 minutes. Okay, let's see how to get multiple inputs. Okay, just okay, we may just move. Just comment this code as well. Just this. Okay, yeah. Let's name one, name two, Name 3. Let's get the multiple inputs. In the previous, I mean, in the like this name, name. We use in different lines to get the more inputs. Now here we are getting input within a single line. Let's see how we can get the input. Like, let's see what happened. Usually what we write, we will just write input in double quotes. Okay, double, sorry, uh, in the curly braces inside double. Okay, enter here. Sorry, enter name. Okay, let's see. See, you can just copy this code. Just shift left arrow, control plus C, again back, control plus V, comma, control plus V. Now you can see, sorry, now you can see name uh, for three name we entered three input. Okay, yeah, now you can see correctly. Name 1, name 2, name 3, and after that for that 3 input. Let's print 3 on the same line. Print, just copy. Sorry, just small. Let's compile it. Control plus if I, sorry, unexpected indent. Yeah, uh, here we got an error because of indentation. This is this thing I need to clarify before moving further, because indentation is the major part in Python. In C, C++, which means C with classes, and C sharp, C hash, okay, and then Java JS. In everything we use Python, we use indentation just for decorative purpose, just for our understanding, just for neatness. But here we are using it. Indentation is the major part to define the block of code. For example, in functions we use curly braces, but here not like that. For example, in a for loop in C we use the parentheses, set brackets. Okay, in but here we will never use the set bracket. We just use a tab, which means for spaces to define the for block, while, if, everything. Okay, we will see in the following things. So indentation is important. So we can't indent like this. Okay, just remove the indent. Okay, now you can see this on a single line. Sorry, last line you can't see. Okay, now just understand those. Okay, let's compile. Control plus F5. Let's see what happens. So, sorry, just a minute. Yeah, now you can see what is happening. Sorry, just a minute, guys. Okay, for me, I got the display, but in the monitor it's not showing. Just a minute. Yeah, now it's visible. Sorry. Okay, enter a name. It shows. Okay, let enter. Like, sorry, okay, we will enter. Like Ravi. Okay, now it again asking for another name, like Mohan. Okay, now Ram. Okay, see now. Um, let's move to the coding just for a minute. And this you can see name 1, name 2, name 3, both three names in a single line. After that, three input in a single line. This will be used to get the input in the different lines, like enter name Ravi, enter name Mohan, enter name Ram. Instead of completely different lines in the name equal to input and another name, we can also use like this. We will get the same output. Let's enter. Okay. Now, now move to the compile. See, Ravi, Mohan, Ram. Three. Okay. Just see. Print name one, name two, name three. In the output, we got Ravi, Mohan, Ram. Three names are printed in a single line without going to the next line, because here we use single print function. In the previous things, we use more print function prints to print it on a different line. If we use print name one, next line print name two, next line print name three, like the previous, we will get the names in the different line. Here we are using it in a single line, so we're not getting like that. And here this may take a time, because name, enter name, enter name, enter name, this is similar. There is nothing useful in this. We can get three inputs by using a single input function, not three, whatever you may need. Like, just remove these things. I hope you can see the screen. Yeah, okay, just remove. Tell, tell. Yeah. See, now there is a single input function. Sorry. Okay. Here, just we write enter. Just sorry, we need the intersection. Just I use this. Here we use enter three names. Okay, three names. Sorry, three names. Now, sorry guys. Enter three names. Okay, but it will get only one name if we compile it. See, see what was the output, because till the coding is not completed, but we are compiling it, because we need to understand step by step what is happening. This will be very helpful. See, enter three names. It shows enter three names. Let's enter Ravi space Ram space Mohan. Okay, let's do. See, you got error because too many values to unpack. This is because here input will get only one input. For example, let's again compile it. Ctrl plus F5. You may see enter three names again. In the enter three names, if you write Ravi and press enter, see again this error happen. Here we give input three names. Here we give input for one name. Why this happens? Because in the we back to the coding. See, for the input function is only for name 1. For name 2 and name 3, there is no input. Okay, here we are printing it. Okay, let's see what happen if we remove the name. Okay, just remove name 1. Okay, let's compile. Let's check what happened. Control plus F5. See, again it will show. Yeah, name. Enter three names. Okay, let's enter what happened. Ravi. Enter. See, again this thing happens because there is three variables but only one input function. There is nothing to unpack. So here what we need to unpack. Clear? For that we will use split function. Okay, here we are using a built-in function called split dot split split. Okay, now it will split. Control plus is F5. 3. Okay, now he will got, sorry, you may get irritated why he is doing like this, because whatever comes in our mind we need to code it, and we need to understand the concept. The concept understanding is the main thing, because this is all foundation. So that we are going like this. Let's type into three names: Ravi, Ram, Mohan. Enter. See, there is, sorry, I didn't display. Yeah, I display. Okay, enter three names: Ravi, Ram, Mohan. Now we printed name one alone, so it shows print name one. Okay, now if you printed name one, name two, name three, both will be all three names will be printed. Here the split function simply unpacks Ravi, Ram, and Mohan by the space. If someone have a name like Ravi, Raviram, like that, okay, what may happen? He can't able to get the his name. For example, we will compile again this and print the all names. Name one in a first line, and name two, name three. Okay, all three names. Let's check. Let's compile. Control plus S, F5. Now you can see the shell window again. Yeah. Okay. Now in the shell window, enter three names. Just type Ravi, Mohan, Ram, Kumar, Raghu, Raghuram. See, here Ravi Mohan is a name, Ram Kumar is a name, Raghuram is a name. Okay, but here it may consider as six different names. So enter. See, too many values to unpack. We expected three values, but you given six values. But we did the right thing. So what we have to do, if we use space to separate, in the coding part, we just need to add one more thing. In the split function, within the split, within the split function, we just add a comma into the double quotes. See, now we added. Let's check what happened. Yes, compile. Control plus S, Control plus yes, and F5. Now see the ideally. See, enter three names. Just enter three name: Ravi, Mohan, comma, uh, Ram, Kumar, comma. You can give space here. There is nothing effect. Ram Kumar, but Raghu, Raghuram. Okay, something. Now enter. See, Ravi Mohan, Ram Kumar, Raghuram. With space, it will be print here. Okay, because in the after the comma, it will consider everything as name 3. After Ram Kumar, we use comma and use space before Raghuram. So here that space will be also reflected. Okay. If you given space, it will be also printed in the print function. In the input, if you entered yes, even a space, it will be also printed. Okay. Now this is helpful to print. I mean, it will be useful to get multiple inputs within a single input function. Okay, I think so. We may end class here, because the the small part is left for today's section, but this is already too long. So in the next section, I will cover the string format. And this is nothing but to format those strings are called f strings. Okay. Uh, okay. Let's do it on the next section with the operators. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It will also helpful while using operators, using passing the values. It may useful for passing the values. Let's see with the next section operators. In the next class, we will move to arithmetic operators and logical, relational, assignment, those four topics, and after that conditional operator, which is also known as ternary operator. These topics will be covered, and after that bitwise operator. These topics will be tried to cover on the next section because everything is two big topics operator, because bitwise operators is we need to understand the things that will be little theoretical part. Okay, let conclude here. Okay, guys, bye, and thanks for watching. I will continue the series till completing the Python, but this is my first video, so there will be some lags and some errors while speaking, typing, and something will be irritate. Okay, I will improve those things. Give me the feedback in the comment section. That will be useful for me to improve this. Okay, if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. I will improve those things and clarify. And after the within few days, I will provide the source code as well. That will be helpful for you because in this series we will also focus not only on the topics, we also focus on the programming, how to code, because here also we made lots of code, because here I entered space because I want to explain about that. Even small things are very important in the programming. Okay, okay. Thanks for watching.